Good morning and welcome to the daily news trends on SSiTV Africa. Former President Jacob Zuma could be looking to be acquitted of all charges. The Council for the Advancement of South African Constitution says they believe that the former President Jacob Zuma could be looking to be acquitted for all charges through this special plea seeking the rescue of the lead state prosecutor, Advocate Billy Downer. Zuma and the French arms company Thales are back in the Pietermaritzburg High Court on Wednesday to face fraud, corruption, racketeering and money laundering charges. The CAS Executive Secretary Lawson Naidoo says he expects a lengthy trial with over 200 witnesses due to testify. Rhodes University encourages the internalization of African languages. Rhodes University in Makhanda in the Eastern Cape has hosted a webinar of Mark Africa Month with the aim of encouraging the internalization of the African languages. The webinar focused on isiXhosa terminology development, media and other spheres. As part of the celebration under the theme, the Year of Arts, Culture and Heritage in the Year of Charlotte Maxeke, the webinar highlighted the plight of the uneducated living in deep rural areas in light of the coronavirus that has gripped the world. Stakeholders stated medical issues as one of the main areas of concern. They called on government to pay more attention to people living in these areas when sharing crucial information about the pandemic. Pan-South African Languages Board Acting CEO Xolisha Chongola says the government needs to share information around this virus in everyone's home language. Health Minister Mkhize briefing on allegations of the Department of Health tender corruption. The Health Minister Zweli Mkhize is expected to respond to allegations about irregular multi-million rand contracts by his department. The Daily Maverick reports that the Health Department paid communications company Digital Vibes 150 million rand for services. Spar Group says tobacco ban severely affected cigarette business. One of South Africa's big retailers, Spar Group, said its cigarette sales continue to suffer from last year's tobacco ban. In its interim results ending in March this year, the company reported that business has not recovered. The turnover is down just over 13%. But the group, which has stores in Southern Africa and Europe, has been able to increase gross revenue to more than 64 billion rands. Most of this came from Spar businesses in Switzerland and Ireland, with Southern Africa only contributing 3%. Limpopo teacher resigns after a rape allegation. The 50-year-old Mbili Secondary School teacher accused of raping a 17-year-old learner outside Thohoyandou in Limpopo has resigned. The accused, Solomon Makuva, who is still in custody for the alleged offense, has tendered his resignation to the Education Department. Makuva allegedly raped the learner from the same school in 2018. Limpopo Education Department spokesperson Tidimalo Chune says they have accepted the teacher's resignation. His resignation was accepted and processed accordingly. He has since been terminated from our system. We deem accusations against him serious and worrying. Chune says they want the law to take its course. Ashai Daily, an official Tokyo Olympic partner, calls for cancellation of games. Japan's Ashai Shimban, an official partner of the Tokyo 2020 Olympics, called for the Summer Games to be cancelled in an editorial on Wednesday, citing risks to public safety and strains on the medical system from the COVID-19 pandemic. Poll after poll has shown that majority of the public is opposed to holding the games this summer, concerned about tens of thousands of athletes and officials descending on a country that has mostly remained closed to foreigners since last year and where vaccinations have processed slowly. Doctors' associations have protested holding the games, investors and have talked up the benefits of shelving them, and the maverick businessmen such as Masayoshi Son have called for cancelling the games. Thank you for tuning in on the Daily News Trends.